In a courtroom, spoken words do not simply disappear. They are captured, codified, and bound into the permanent, legally binding judicial record. For non-English-speaking defendants and witnesses, the interpreter provides the only bridge to that record. Language access operates as a strict requirement of due process. If an interpreter summarizes a statement, softens an aggressive tone, or misses the exact legal register, the integrity of the proceeding fractures. A single imprecise translation can compromise the case and trigger a years-long appeals process. Fluency in two languages provides the baseline. The legal environment demands an unwavering commitment to procedural precision and complete context preservation. The traditional language services market struggles to provide this exactness. Most agencies operate on a structural model optimized for high volume. This network map shows the standard industry approach. Agencies function as high-volume dispatchers, scrambling to fulfill requests across hundreds of languages for hospitals, schools, and corporate boardrooms simultaneously. That generalized approach conflicts directly with the justice system. Courts require strict adherence to highly specific legal terminology, absolute professional neutrality, and an understanding of nuanced courtroom protocol. When an agency sends a generalist into a high-stakes proceeding, the friction of managing their procedural blind spots falls heavily on judges and court administrators. Protecting the judicial record requires a move away from volume-based dispatch networks toward a model of deep, vertical specialization. FM Language Bridge was built specifically to serve this environment, focusing exclusively on Spanish legal interpretation. The agency operates with a distinct structural advantage. It is entirely interpreter-owned and practitioner-led. The leadership team does not manage logistics from a distance. They have stood inside judicial, civic, and public service settings, navigating the actual pressures and requirements of the work. That insider knowledge shapes how the agency operates. We manage the professional environment through direct oversight of terminology and preparation, ensuring the interpreter arrives fully equipped for the specific case. By designing operations around the actual realities of the job, a practitioner-led model eliminates the procedural blind spots found in generalized language networks. This specialized focus embeds directly into a strict operational protocol executed before the proceedings begin. This flowchart maps that protocol. It starts with an advanced review of case details to establish context. Next, the team develops case-specific glossaries, mapping precise legal terminology. Finally, the timeline secures the schedule, guaranteeing full session availability without overlapping assignments. Finally, whether the assignment is in person or remote, all arrival and technical readiness protocols are completed entirely before the session commences. Executing this exact chronological sequence resolves procedural friction before the judge even calls the case. Many agencies market absolute guarantees, promising flawless translation. Reliability in high-stakes legal interpretation stems from this verifiable commitment to professional standards and institutional accountability. Partnering with a specialized agency treats language access as a core component of due process. It allows legal institutions to focus on the proceedings, knowing the linguistic record is managed by a specialized partner. As a Michigan-based team, FM Language Bridge provides a local advantage, bringing real-world experience across municipal, civic, and public service environments. This carefully managed vertical approach removes the operational guesswork and risk found in broad, volume-driven networks. Inside the courtroom, language access relies on trust. FM Language Bridge is a dedicated partner built to preserve the absolute integrity of the legal record.